we get started, I do want to address the issue of Mega Sableye being released the other day. Fuck you, Pokemon. Take all my money now. Cue title scene. How to Train Your Dragon 2 is a sequel to my personal favorite of the DreamWorks movies, How to Train Your Dragon, naturally. And I was really trepidatious going into this movie. I knew it was going to be a big money maker no matter what. The first one was a big money maker and you got to bring the kids somewhere to shut them up. But I was worried, would this film go up to the original? Would it be a cash grab? Would it go worse? Would it go better? What was going to happen? And I can honestly say after watching this film, it is better than the first. This movie is freaking amazing. First up, let's address the thing that's going to stick out to most people, the animation. As a lot of people know, I'm not a big fan of the CGI animation style. It's not that I have a problem with it, it's that most studios just adapt it as either just a tool to make more money or because it's just cheap. When DreamWorks does it, it's fucking amazing. Every scene in this film is visually beautiful, incredibly stunning. I want to see this movie again just to see all the things I couldn't pick up. It feels like a real world. The CGI animation style makes this world feel real. You see every detail in the people. You see so many little details that tells you, ugh, that person's not very good looking. But it works because it makes them feel real. But what's good animation without a good story? In the case of the Transformers movie, nothing. But in this film's case, his story is amazing. Essentially, we pick up with everyone's favorite dork animated DreamWorks hero, Hiccup, and his dragon Toothless. They're in their Viking town, and a lot of shit's going down. I don't want to spoil it all here because with each revelation of each new thing happening in this movie, you get worried for a minute. Is that too much for the film to take on? But it figures out a way to keep it all together, keep it all one plot, keep it all moving forward. I will say this, though, because it is in the trailer. Hiccup finds his mom, who leads this Age of Dragons, and that leads into our bad guy who wants a dragon army. Basically, I guess, to take over the world. If you're going to walk out of this movie with one weak element, it's going to be the bad guy. Not that he isn't cool and great. He's very good in many scenes of this movie, but I did feel he was a little weak. But what's really important to this movie is Hiccup. It's his mom. It's Toothless. It's all the people in the village, all the other dragons. All that is so amazingly handled and amazingly done. There's not 1 minute of this movie I didn't love. This is definitely by far the best animated feature to come out this year that technically was released this year. And when that's all I've got to say, the most important thing to say is this. How to Train Your Dragon 2 is 10 out of 10 on the animation scale. This is the kind of kids movie you show children when they're young. It's so much more mature than other kids' films. It feels almost like it's meant for adults. And that's perfect for children. It's going to get them thinking about it. They'll be immersed in this plot. They'll think the action's awesome. The dragons are cool. You as an adult will also be immersed in all those things. And for kids, this is the kind of movie that will stick with them. This might be this generation's Lion King. It's so good. A movie that sticks with you, grows up with you, and only gets better with age and time. Because this, I know it's crazy to say, but this has got to be my favorite movie of the year so far. I loved X-Men, I loved Captain America, I loved all those movies that came out, but this film just feels so much more different and so much more special. And what feels special to you? In the comments section below, give me your favorite animated film, and as always, click to like and click to subscribe because holy shit, this movie's amazing.